Today is the day I become a despot. Why am I saying that? Well, because I have anti-vaxxers, sport drama, movie industry, and politics. And this is the thing, basically an almost eradicated disease that once killed million is resurfacing. You know which strings are being pulled here, which parallels are being made. Basically, Big Pharma is pumping nanobots into kids. That's what these guys said. This guy wants me to make vaccination mandatory. This one wants me to jail anti-vaxxers. And this guy wants to educate people. Now I know this is gonna backfire spectacularly. But I'm gonna go with this. Science centers and state-of-the-art laboratories are What? Can't you just use common words? I know this is, well, it's definitely not English, it's Latin in origin, but you could at least put a little brackets and say what it actually means. Okay, city planners, striking on path, great. Economic growth, nice. Let's see, secularism, more corruption because I improved science. Wait a minute. Economic growth exceeds forecast. Economy fails. Okay. And people live shorter because I went with science when it comes to vaccines. This game wants to make me cry. And it's succeeding. Oh yeah, and basically somebody stopped a male student from becoming a cheerleader because he's a male and not a female. So I can choose equality, I can choose pretty much chauvinism. I know what this guy wants me to do, pretty much. Oh boy. Or I can say that cheerleading is not a sport. I'm just gonna go with the guy. This is gonna... Suspicious number of male students have joined the ladies wrestling league. That's not what I approved. That is not what I approved. That is definitely not what I approved. I approved that a guy can be a cheerleader. I didn't say I'm gonna let guys enter female leagues. I seriously want to slowly, ever so slowly, strangle whoever came up with this idiotism. Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? How the hell is the death rate down? How the hell is the black market down? Or rudeness, considering I have this here. Next. Oh yeah, spin-offs. I should pretty much force companies to be original. I could pretty much give finance support to original films. Or I could let people watch Mad Max vs. Jar Jar Binks too. I'm not a fan of what I'm gonna do, but I'm not... you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go with the Jar Jar. Hate me if you dare. Police Academy 36. Sharknado's on a... naked people protesting something. Soda industry, free market fine, blah blah, garment activist. Oh, civil rights activist, not garment activist. And why the hell do they have Top Gun in the... Well, I'm gonna get my civil rights back if I continue doing this. Well, employment is up, economy is up. Let's see, all-time low. All-time low. Wait. And yeah, here I have political parties. Nice. You know how I banned parties and it led to corruption and people are pretty much being in parties unofficially. I'm just gonna allow parties back. Well, good political freedoms, nice. So that they have totally different ideologies. Ay ay ay. I don't think this is... How the hell... Yeah, corruption is down now. Of course it is, of course it is. I have this here, and corruption is down. These people obviously don't realize they live in a corrupt society. Because if they did, they wouldn't write stuff like this and give you this. Sorry, I'm salty when it comes to politics because I know how a dysfunctional country looks like because I live in one. Okay, and to end this on a bit lighter note, I started a solo RP, as you can see here. Yeah, so this is a solo RP about the protest I came up with for my nation. So this is basically a short rundown of what happens, and here I'm gonna try to show it from a perspective of several people. Mostly the current leader of the nation, Ederix Epollone Armatu. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering how I came up with the name this, just I played with the name Gaia, like the Titan, made it some kind of a male version and add Eri for the island or the nation I already invented. Ederix, I kinda got that by twisting my family nickname and my own name, I don't know how exactly. Apollon comes from King Apollon, who was a Histrian king who gave Romans a lot of trouble and shocked them when he pretty much decided to commit suicide on top of his walls. And Armatu comes from Armatus, who is one of a rare recorded Illyrian gods. Dorian, I don't know, just seems like an interesting name. Dern, I don't know how I got this. Emeric, name of a Croatian pawn who died like an idiot with a lot of gold sewed up in his pocket, so whoever kills him doesn't complain. Ea Mir, Ea is also an Illyrian god, and Mir, I know how I got this, I know it probably just from the Croatian word mir, which means peace. And Teuta Tavir, Teuta is a name of an Illyrian queen, like an all Illyrian queen. The last Illyrian kingdom standing was Teuta's kingdom, which had a good chance to bring Rome down, but one of her generals defected. And Devir is short from De Ovir, aka the region I invented before. So these are kinda gonna be some of the main characters of this RP. But yeah, for now I only introduced two characters, which are Dorian and Ederix. Where the hell? I know I mentioned... Actually, I don't think I mentioned Dorian's name yet. But basically I'm gonna give you a rundown of how things start. Gian is this pretty old guy who wants change, but kind of hates politics. He wants change, but he doesn't want conflict because he comes from an area which is riddled with terrorism pretty much and repression from the government. Ederix is a cynic in the start. He, as it says here, quite cynically and carefree, joking that we're gonna topple the government by throwing books at them. So yeah, he's not taking anything seriously. He doesn't take the entire process seriously for a long time. Well, as until something else happens. Until Emeric Dern, who is Dorian's father, gets shot. So yeah, in the martial law. Because the martial law isn't stated blah blah blah. You're gonna see if you read the RP. Dorian before that regards Edrix as a madman and pretty much his idea is extreme. After that he loses it and tries to go for revenge, and Edrix has to be his moral compass and they fall out a lot. Aya, she's gonna be like the traveling character, not with the main group mostly. Kind of yes, kind of not. She is gonna be an interesting one. I don't know how I would write her. And Teuta, she's gonna be a main organizer in a lot of times. She's gonna be the one to try to spread the revolution, let's call it that way. And she will get pretty popular, but people are gonna see Edrix as the one who did the risky, stupid things and was ready to put his head on a chopping block. So yeah, that's kind of the rundown of what I'm currently planning on. It might change, it might stay the same. I'm still planning on it. I'm not a good writer. I'm doing my best, but writing stories is not my forte. I'm a poet, above all. But yeah, I hope I can make this at least somewhat interesting if somebody actually decides to read it. Maybe I even put it in Hell of Ideas over on Tapas, but for now, it's just gonna be on the role-playing server. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Yours to do and might hope for. And bye!